The 6, number 1, Priminetta, owned by Rick Moon Jr., Charlie Stein, and Robert Baker, driven by David Miller. Number 2, Perfect Model, owned by Donald and Carol Lehman with Jack Daly. 3, Colleen's Candy Cam, owned by Robert and Sandra Johnson with Jeff Fout. 4, Classy Falcon, owned by drivers Sandy Beatty and Ann Ellis, and Classy Falcon continues to race on Lasix. 5, Red Romaine, owned by David Knoll with Mike Wilder. 6, Look Sinja, owned by Jack Swagler and Arthur Apking with Kevin Brown. 7 is Music City Jesse, owned by B.L. Conway with Mark Evers. And number 8 is Humming String, owned by John Rogers and Mike Stearns. Rocky Stidham will be in the sulky. That is the field here for tonight's 6. There they go. They're off and pacing, middle of the racetrack. Red Romaine takes the lead, followed by Priminetta along the rail. Colleen's Candy Cam in the center. Here comes Perfect Model to gain a nice spot along the rail, 4th. On the turn, Classy Falcon moves in to be 5th. Look Sinja, Music City Jesse, and Humming Strings. Battle Royal here for command of the quarter-mile pole. With a rush on the outside, Colleen's Candy Cam now gets ahead in front. Quick opening panel, 27 and 4. Racing past the stands to the half-mile pole, and seating arrangements are complete. Colleen's Candy Cam leads by 2. Red Romaine is in the second. Perfect Model drives wide and hard, followed by Priminetta, and after that, Classy Falcon up on the outside. Look Sinja. Here comes Humming Strings, and Music City Jesse is now 8th between horses. They're at the half-mile pole. 6-5 favorite zings them past the half in 57. Perfect Model is there by 2.5. Up the backstretch in the second, Colleen's Candy Cam, followed by Red Romaine. Starting up on the outside, Priminetta. Next wave of challengers on the outside is led by Look Sinja and Classy Falcon along the rail. Music City Jesse is 7th, and Humming Strings is 8th on the outside. Racing to 3/4. Perfect Model with a 6-length lead. Humming Strings is flying on the far outside, 126 and 2. Around the far turn, you better take a long look at Humming Strings, because she has just gone from worst to first. Humming Strings on the far outside now gets the lead. Perfect Model trying to fight back. Priminetta is in the center. Up on the far outside, deep stretch. Look Sinja moving away on top. It's Humming Strings. Look Sinja, Humming Strings rocks to the lead. 6 is up second. Look Sinja 1, Priminetta 3rd. Here is Humming Strings, improving 4-year-old bay mare by Precious Bunny out of Stradivarius, owned by John Rogers and Mike Stearns of Columbus, ran and trained by Rocky Stidham, covering that mile here in 1:58 and 1 to establish a lifetime best. Number 8, Humming Strings, the winner, and the inquiry sign is up, and please hold all tickets.